guys, it's Neiman, and today I'm going to read you one section of this book called Cultural Connection. It might come out like backwards, but you don't need to mind about that. And today I'm going to read you this part called Physical Geography at Central America and the Caribbean. And then there is also some questions here. I am going to answer those until number 3. Okay? So let's start reading. Then the next video will be about answering the questions. So let's start. Physical Geography. It says if you live there. You live in San Jose, the capital of Costa Rica, but now you are visiting a tropical forest in one of the country's national parks. You make your way carefully along a swinging rope bridge in the forest canopy, 40 feet above the forest floor. You see a huge green iguana making its way along a branch. A brilliantly colored parrot flies past you. And I'm going to read you about physical features in Central America and Caribbean islands. And I'm just going to tell you, read you just a part of this, or maybe I might read everything to you. So let's just start. The region called Central America is actually the southern part of North America. 7 countries make up this region: Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama. There might be maybe you might know every countries in the Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama, but I didn't actually know all 7 when I first read this. I just knew Belize, Guatemala, Costa Rica, and Panama, and I got to know these other 3 countries while reading this book. Okay, so let's continue. As you will see on the map, so the map's here. There's the map. So this is the map. Central America is an isthmus. So Central America is let's see. Where is it? So it's here. You can see it. It's here. This part. Okay. Let's continue. An isthmus is a narrow strip of land that connects two larger land areas. So this is an isthmus. Here, if you see closely, it is. Okay, let's continue. No place on this isthmus is more than about 125 miles from either the Pacific Ocean or the Caribbean Sea. A chain of mountains and volcanoes separates the Pacific and Caribbean coastal plains, and only a few short rivers flow through Central America. The ruggedness of the land and the lack of good water routes make travel in the region difficult. And now I'm going to read you about the Caribbean islands. Across the Caribbean Sea from Central America lie hundreds of islands known as the Caribbean Islands. They make up an archipelago, or it might be called as a large group of islands. So the map, this is the archipelago. So this here, there are lots of islands here. So this is an archipelago. And okay, so there are two main island groups in the Caribbean here. So what is the... Okay, so four large islands, which is Cuba, Jamaica, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico, make up the Greater Antilles. And it's here. So we see in the map. Sorry, I can't find it well. Okay, so let's see. It said Cuba, Jamaica, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico make the Greater Antilles. So let's try to find. There's Cuba here. Okay, so that's Cuba. The big one is Cuba. And Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is Puerto Rico. Or is it? Okay, so I found Hispaniola here. It's quite smaller than Cuba here. So last part is Puerto Rico. I have a hard time finding Puerto Rico. Maybe it's not on this map because it might be small. But I'll try to find it. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can find it. If I can, I will try to find it like the later. Okay. So, and then there is another one. Many smaller islands form the Lesser Antilles. Okay, and they stretch from the Virgin Islands to Trinidad and Tobago. A third island group, the Bahamas, lies in Atlantic Ocean southeast of Florida. It includes nearly 700 islands and thousands of reefs. Now I'm going to tell you about climate and vegetation in Central America. Central America and the Caribbean. So Central America and the Caribbean islands are generally sunny and warm. Humid tropical and tropical savanna climates are common in the islands on Central America's coastal plains. On the Pacific coast, much of the area's original savanna vegetation has been cleared. It has been replaced by how do I read this? Plantations, I'm just guessing, and ranches. The opposite coast along the Caribbean has areas of tropical rainforest. Inland mountain areas contain cool, humid climate. Some mountainous parts of Central America are covered with dense cloud forest. A cloud forest is a moist, high-elevation tropical forest where low clouds are common. So it's like, I'm going to draw you what the how the cloud forest looks like. So it looks like this. So there's okay, so there is a high elevation here. Then there's low clouds like this. So it's like mountains. It looks like this, but when people actually go up here like that, and the people goes up like that, they don't actually see these clouds. And this one, because but they see like they feel the clouds instead, like there's like it's humid. They might feel like a little water like on their face, so we can't actually see the cloud or touch the cloud when we actually go up. Okay, these forests are home to numerous plant and animal species. Temperatures in most of Central America and the Caribbean do not change much from day to night or from summer to winter. Instead, the change in seasons is marked by a change of waterfalls. So in Korea, in Korea and most of other lands and countries, like, just have a time, like, but 3 months each. So it's like many countries say that one season is about 3 months, but instead at Central America and the Caribbean, they say the season in the amount of waterfall. So it's not really common in actual life. And then we're almost done. And the threat to those countries are hurricanes, which they are like almost always common from summer to fall. Okay? And the region's best resources are its land and climate. These factors make tourism an important industry. They also influence agriculture. Agriculture in the region can be profitable where volcanic ash has enriched the soil. So in those parts, coffee, bananas, sugar canes are major crops. So although its land and climate make good agricultural resources, the region has a few mineral resources. Energy resources are also limited. Central America and the Caribbean islands must rely on energy import, which limits their development. So this was the first section, Physical Geography in Central America and the Caribbean islands. So if you enjoyed this and thought this was really helpful, then you can also check out the next video, which I will answer those questions in the back of this book. So these questions. So don't forget to see the next video if you enjoyed this video. So bye, and be sure to see the other video. Bye. Bye.